all, Bridget Bartlett here. Welcome back to our funnel challenge. In today's video, we're going to design all of the pages in our restricted area to deliver the offers in our sales funnel. Since this is such a simple process with Builderall, I'm going to show you how to do them all in this one video. So we're going to create the lead magnet membership page to deliver our lead magnet, the front end offer page to deliver our front end offer, which is actually a course. We're going to create the Upsell membership area, which delivers the scheduling calendar for our private coaching, which is the Upsell, and then the scheduling calendar for the Downsell membership area, which is our group coaching. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter the Builderall back office and go into the Cheetah Builder. And we want to enter our sales funnel, which is the Upsell funnel. So we'll click Edit Site. And before we start designing these pages, you'll notice that each of the pages have a little dot on here. These dots represent the membership area. So each of these is a restricted membership area. And you see the coordinating dots down here with the member area settings. The very first step I want to show you is how to easily duplicate a panel inside the thank you page. So let's go to Edit Page. And this is the thank you page that they land on at the end of our funnel, okay? And they can only get access to these products here if they have purchased them. But we don't want to have to recreate this every time. So what I'm going to do is save these two panels, and we're going to use them and edit them on the other membership pages because we want to create congruency. And we also want to give them the opportunity to access these other products no matter what page they click on. So let's first save this panel. We can left click in the panel and click Save Element. And let's call this Restricted Header, just so we know which one it is. Save Element. And then we're going to save this panel as well. And we're going to call this Restricted Offers and save Personal Element. So now let's go ahead and start with our first restricted area, which is the lead magnet membership page. So we'll click here, save and exit. And if you remember from the previous training, we had set this page up to let us know this is our lead magnet membership page and we need to give them access to download the lead magnet that we offered them. Let's go over to Personal Elements and go to Panels. And we want to add the two panels that we just saved. So let's start by clicking the plus sign for the restricted header, and then we will add the restricted offers as well. So now we have exact copies of the thank you page, but since this is the lead magnet membership page, we want to promote the lead magnet on top. And this is going to be the same for all of your pages. So let's go ahead and we're just going to change this image to be the image of our lead magnet. But we actually already have this built in. So let's go ahead and save this, and that's fine. And let's go to the front end sales page where we already have the panel built for our lead magnet delivery. So let's scroll down here. So you see we have this panel already created. So why would we recreate it, right? Builderall is all about saving us time. So let's go ahead and click to save this panel, and we will say lead magnet panel and save element. Now let's go back to the lead magnet membership page, save and exit. And let's go to the Personal Element and Panels. And let's go ahead and add that panel as well. But obviously we need this panel on top. So let's left click in the panel. We'll go to Edit Element. And then on the right hand side, you see Order Panels. Let's go ahead and move this panel to the very top. And then click Move. And now we have this panel at the top. So since we have all the elements that we need on this page now, we can delete this panel by clicking in the panel and then clicking the trash can for delete. So since this is already set up, we can actually delete this panel as well. And we want to change this image here since we already have the delivery for our lead magnet up here. We want to change this panel to be the other offer. So the only offer that's missing here is the upsell offer. So let's go ahead and change the image and general settings. And we could choose to change the image to our customized business blueprint that we're going to help them create in our private coaching session, or we could show an image of you or the coach to just add a little more personal touch, and basically you're selling yourself. So it's really up to you. I actually prefer the image. It just seems more personal. So let's go ahead and select the image and save. Let's reduce the size of the image by dragging on the little blue dot there. And let's change the name here to Upsell Offer. Even though obviously we would not leave that as Upsell Offer, we would want to call this private coaching. But for the sake of the demonstration and the tutorial, I want to show you so that you can keep track of everything that you're working with here. So we'll just call this Upsell Offer. And we want to change this action here to be the restricted area for the upsell offer. So let's go ahead and click there because we don't want them to access it unless they've purchased it. Okay, so we'll click select, and then again, let's save. And of course, we always want to check the mobile view. However, the beauty of being able to reuse saved panels is that we have already corrected the mobile view, but it's always best practice to check it anyway, because you do make edits and changing images. Maybe it just doesn't look right. You always want to double check. So let's look through here. Everything looks good. So let's go back. And let's just save again because save is our friend. And let's go to the next membership area, which is the front end membership area. So we'll click here. Now remember, on this page, our front end offer is going to be a course. So this is the page that we want to deliver the course on. And we have a few options here, but let's get started by adding a panel. And if you go down to where it says membership area, you can actually select a course template here. So let's go ahead and click here. So now we can edit. This is actually called a rotation banner, and we can actually edit this to show each video that they can work through and the modules for each of the sections. So this is a great way to deliver a course. Another way you could deliver a course is within the e-learning platform, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you how simple it is and how many options we have to be able to add a course here, okay? And this is a whole other tutorial on how to edit rotation banners, so we'll save that for a different time, or you can always check the knowledge base for more training on rotation banners. But again, on this page, in addition to the course, we want to give them the opportunity to access the other offers. So let's go to our personal panels, and we'll select panels here. And then we will click the plus sign for restricted offers. So now you see we have the original offers from our saved panel. So the only thing we need to do here is change this option because we have the front end product up here, which is our course, and this is going to be the only missing offer, which is going to be the upsell offer. So let's go ahead and change the image here. We'll just edit element, go to general settings, change image. And again, we'll just choose my image here. We'll shrink the image down just a little bit and line it up. And we want to change the action of the button to be the restricted area for the upsell offer. So we'll go ahead and select that. And we'll just change this to upsell offer. And let's go ahead and save. That's fine. And close. So now we have the front end membership page. We are delivering our course that they have already purchased, and we're giving them the opportunity to access these other products in our sales funnel. So now that we have this page, again, let's go ahead and check the mobile view. Everything looks good there. We do want to get rid of this panel, or if we wanted to show this panel on the desktop but not the mobile view, we could always click here and then just click the hide element. And now you only see that panel on the desktop. But let's go back to the desktop view. And we'll just delete this panel. And we'll go ahead and click save again. And that's fine. And close. Now let's go ahead and move on to our upsell membership page. So we'll click save and exit. Now on the upsell membership page, remember we added our calendar because they have to purchase a private coaching session, and then they will get access to our calendar. So this is definitely a restricted area. But let's go ahead and just add some text up here. Or actually, we could go back to our thank you page. We'll click Save and Exit. And since we've already created this to explain our upsell offer, let's just go ahead and save this panel, and we'll add that to our other page. So save element, and we'll call this upsell header, and save personal elements. Let's go back to the upsell membership page, and let's go ahead and go to personal panels. We'll select panels here. We'll go ahead and add that upsell header. And of course, we want to move this panel. Just choose a panel here. Let's go to Order Panels, and let's just move that down to the bottom and click Move. So now we have our panel up here at the top. Let's go ahead and just delete this panel here for a clean working space. And we'll just change this text here. We'll say Schedule Below. And we can move this up just a little bit. Of course, we want to make this more attractive, add our branded colors. We don't need this button here, so we'll just delete that. And then once they schedule their private coaching session, they will go to our thank you page where they have access to the other products. But let's go ahead and still add at the bottom here our other offers. So we'll go to Panels, and we can go to Restricted Offers. And then we can add that panel here at the bottom. And since this is actually our upsell offer, we don't have any missing products here. So let's go ahead. We just want to move this up just a little bit, this private coaching session. We can do that by expanding this panel here. So let's go to Sizes. We want to definitely change the height of this panel, the minimum height here. And we want to move this up. And we will move this up just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Looks much better. Let's check out the mobile view. And it looks good, but we do have the iframe is, see how the we have the line over here? That's definitely not something that we want. And we can easily fix that by clicking in the iframe, going to Edit Element, and then let's go ahead and just adjust the size. So we just want to add a little bit more space on the left and right. And let's also add some space at the bottom here. So we'll just expand that there. Make sure we're in the iframe. Let's go to the minimum height, and let's just make that a little bit larger. So you see that gives us some more space here, but too much space. So we'll just play with this a little bit until we get it exactly how we want it. It's a little bit too small. You can also adjust here for a more fine-tuned adjustment. Okay, much, much better. So it all looks good. Let's go ahead and go to the desktop view, and we want to save. And that's fine. And close. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next page, which is our last restricted area. This is so exciting, and it is going to be the Downsell membership page. So let's go ahead and select that and save and exit. And here is where they're going to schedule their group coaching session. So remember, they have to have purchased a group coaching session to reach this page. After they have scheduled their page, they will go to the thank you page. So let's go ahead, and we just want to add a panel to the top about the group coaching. Let's go to Add and Elements. Let's just add an image here. So we'll just add by dragging the image here. And let's go ahead and shrink this down just a little bit. There, move this text out of the way. Let's go ahead and change this image to be the image we're using to represent our group coaching. So we'll choose this one here. And of course, in this information here, we want to discuss all the benefits and how amazing our group coaching is. Maybe we want some testimonials, lots of options here. We're not really selling at this point because they've already purchased, so we definitely want to give them information about what to expect and maybe different things that they need to prepare to join the group coaching session, okay? So let's just go ahead and we'll say schedule below. And we can still add our element here and the other offers. So let's just go ahead and we will add that panel here by clicking the plus sign in our personal elements. And now we have all of these options here. And again, the only missing product is going to be our upsell offer, which is the private coaching. So let's change this image here by clicking in that panel, and then we will go to change image, and then we'll choose my image as well. And we'll shrink this down. And then let's change the name here to the upsell product. And let's change the access action to be the upsell membership page. So we'll click save, and that's fine. And as always, we want to check the mobile view. So we'll go to mobile. And again, we want to adjust the spacing for the iframe, so we can click in the iframe there, go to minimum size. We're just going to increase that minimum height there. And you see it's still just a little bit too small, so we'll keep going. I like to actually keep going until I can't see that scroll bar on the side there. So we can actually shrink this up just a little bit. And we need to add some space to the side, so we can go to advanced, and then we'll just minimize the left and right spacing there. So we no longer see that scroll bar. So all of that looks good. So it looks like the only thing we may want to do is just move the title of our page up just a little bit. Maybe want to move this text up a little and then have our image there. Other than that, everything looks good to go. So let's go ahead and go back to the desktop view and save. And close. Okay, so now that we have designed all of the pages in our restricted areas to deliver the ebooks, the upsell, the downsell, and the front end offer, in the next video, we're actually going to test all of the funnel, and we are going to look at every single page and discuss how it all works together, just so that you see the final product. So until then, go build it with Builderall.